Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Deuteronomy chapter 17 through 20. These chapters focus on justice, leadership, and courage in the face of battle. In chapter 17, Moses sets a strong foundation for justice and leadership. He reminds the people that worship must stay pure, no idolatry allowed whatsoever. Remember, one true God needs one true worship. If someone is caught worshiping other gods or idols, there must be a very careful investigation, and there are some pretty harsh punishments. Only with solid evidence, 2 or 3 witnesses, could someone be punished. It's a reminder that justice must be fair, careful, and rooted in truth. Moses then introduces the idea of a king. Though Israel doesn't have one yet, if they ever choose to appoint one, the king must be someone God chooses from among them. But there's a bit of a twist. The king must not chase wealth, power, or multiple wives. Instead, he must write out a copy of the law, read it daily, and stay humble. In other words, he's got to be a godly leader who is grounded in God's word, not in the things of their own ego. Chapter 18 covers spiritual leadership. The Levites, the tribe set apart for ministry, are to be supported by the people. Moses is going to then shift to a big warning. Don't mess with sorcery, divination, or witchcraft. These are common in surrounding nations of his time, but God's people were to be different. No shortcuts to spiritual power. Instead, God has promised to raise up a prophet like Moses, someone who would speak God's word to the people. Now, if you want a quick spoiler alert, this is all things Jesus. Jesus will be the new Moses-like prophet. We've actually talked about that in worship here not too long ago. In chapter 19, Moses talks about justice and mercy together. He introduces cities of refuge, places where someone who accidentally kills another person can flee and be safe until a proper trial. It's a powerful example of God's heart for both justice and protection of the innocent. The chapter also reinforces the importance of truth in testimony. False witnesses are a big deal. And if someone lies in court, they are to receive the punishment they were trying to bring on someone else. Yikes. But pretty good deal anyway. All right, chapter 20. God gets practical about war. When Israel goes into battle, they are not to be afraid because God is going to be with them. The priests are to remind the soldiers of this very truth. Moses even lists compassionate exemptions. If someone just built a house, planted a vineyard, got engaged, or is simply afraid, they don't have to fight. These chapters challenge us to lead with integrity, seek justice carefully, and trust God fully, even in conflict. That's it for today. Be well, friends.